Okay, just checking that. Another early-ish stream. What's up, Donut? Let's get a little tweet out here. Fingers crossed this ends up working out. What's up, designer? Bread, saying bread. Very on brand. What's going on, everybody? How are we doing this morning? What's up, Sean? How you doing? Yeah, we're just gonna finish the event quest today. That's the plan, at least. That is the goal. Is to finish the event quest so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Because, man, I have waited so long to finish this up. And it feels like I've waited almost too long. So yeah, let's just get it done. Let's just get it out of the way. We'll run Odin, sure, and Thor. Doesn't matter. We're just running in here with some cool champs that are gonna work. And that's it. That's all we really care about. I'm gonna put the Odin buffs on Superior Iron Man because he's a bit of a menace. I don't want to oversaturate the channel with Superior Iron Man content, but at the same time, I love making content on Superior Iron Man, so... Auto block Iron Man. Nice. He should be ripping through this pretty fast. What's up, Jeddah? What are my thoughts on Shathra and her playstyle? I like Shathra quite a bit. I would love to pull her on either account. I think she's got some good utility, some relevant utility, especially that atrophy. Very easy access to that. I like her. What's up, Mason? How you doing? Bulldozer, good to see ya. Come on. There we go. Not Rom. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully the morning crowd is doing all right. Well, for me, this is like late morning. But for a lot of people, it probably is still normal morning. Very nice. What's up, Omega? Just finished my last assignment for the semester. Just exams to go. Awesome, Omega. Great to hear, dude. I'm in a somewhat similar boat. I finished most of my assignments for my classes, and I'm just waiting on quizzes and exams. So, yeah. The quicker I can be done with certain exams, the quicker I can be done with certain classes. Because for 2 of my classes this semester, there's 4 exams total, but they only count 3 of them. So your lowest exam score is essentially irrelevant. So the goal, obviously, is to do well on the first 3 so you don't have to take the 4th one. And I'm on track to do that. So that's the goal and the plan right now. Superior Iron Man's so good. So good. What's up, Tara? Good morning. How you doing? Didn't mention it before, but it's great of creators to have free-to-play accounts. Shows newer players what is possible in the game, except for skill aspect. Yeah, I like the fact that a lot more people are creating free-to-play accounts now. I mean, Nick has an incredible free-to-play account. Legacy has a brand new one, by the way. Happy birthday, Legacy. Go wish him some love. Today's his birthday. And, of course, my own, which I'm playing on right now. I'm really glad that it has become a more normal thing. And the accounts that people have are getting to powerful levels. Just shows, you know, in a free-to-play environment, you can still get a lot done in Contest of Champions. Been loving my rank 2 Shathra. I just wish her heavy was similar to Bill's so her rotation could be a lot more fluid. That's fair. That's fair. There is sort of a risk with the heavy charging into the air without the safety net. But I think, in my opinion, that doesn't necessarily cancel out her existing rotation. I think it just calls for a little bit more mastery of her specific loop. In my opinion. Put about 19 combined hours coding into the assignment, so I'm glad to finally be finished with it. Absolutely, dude. Sounds like a hell of a task. I did get a bonus 2% for my overall grade because I missed some previous marks, so I'm calling it worth it. Oh, yeah, dude. There you go. That is worth it. Alright, anti-venom. I was gonna use bullseye here, but I know crossbones works. I know screw it, Superior Iron Man. Contradicting myself without even finishing the sentence. What's up, Devon? How you doing, bud? Come on. Come on, buddy. I want a 7-star anti-venom so badly. Such good reach. He just needs a little bit of love, and then I think he'd be perfect. No attack enhancements there. That was only Superior Iron Man doing Superior Iron Man things. Who's worthy to rank up, Shang-Chi or Mole Man? Personally, I'd go Shang-Chi between the two of them, but you can't go wrong with either. Alright, what's this lane? Tech? Okay. Red Goblin boss. New rank 3 Wong. How about that, huh? What's up, MC? I met you the other day. Oh, what's up, dude? How you doing, Nate? Pleasure to meet you, man. Alright, I think I'm just gonna use iDoom here. What's up, Raja Ghul? Yeah, I'd say that was pretty good. Could always try a little Deathless Vision. Never hurt. Well, maybe it hurts some people, but never hurt me. Just pulled Silver Sable. I'm sorry to hear, man. The good news is she is getting a buff. We don't know the details of that yet. But hopefully we will soon. So, fingers crossed. I kind of want to use Vision again. That was fun. Now I gotta keep... Kushala does not need to be awakened. Yikes. Alright, she's dead. What's up, Yuki? What do I think about Patriot? I'm very so-so on Patriot. Yeah, I'm very so-so on Patriot. I think he's very good for Photon when he's awakened, obviously. In specific matchups like that, he's cool. But I'm not a huge Patriot fan outside of that. I think he's just okay. He's got good damage, but a lot more champions have good damage and more utility. So he's just so specific, you know? If he weren't so specific, I'd probably like him more. If he was more of a generalist, I think he would be a lot more highly regarded. Wow. But because he's so hyper-specific counter Photon, it kind of sticks him in a one-trick pony sort of situation. I got North Star out of my Titan. Is that good, or is he mid star? No, North Star is good. I would say North Star is a pretty good champion. He's not immune to shock, right? Okay, good. The thing about North Star is there isn't really content that he's ready for yet. He has a super high ceiling, and we just don't have stuff that he can truly excel in. Obviously, he's good for existing Everest content, but we need more Necropolis-esque stuff for North Star to really shine. That level of health pool. That was 20 seconds, by the way. That was pretty good. Do I think Patriot needs awakening? Yes. I mean, even if you're going to use Patriot, you don't want him unawakened. Because chances are you're going to be using him for Photon, and unawakened, he's not a good Photon counter. He's very, very okay. What's up, Lincoln? How you doing, buddy? I caved and got one of the Glorious Games offers and the rank up gem. I got Storm X and Awaken Nova. I'm real sad. Well, I would be pretty happy about Awakening Nova, but I totally understand being sad about Storm X. But Nova's cool. I like Nova quite a bit. How good is Spider-Punk without the Awakening? Not very good for most mainstream content. He really wants the dupe. Adds so much utility. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, this is my new rank 3. I hope you like him. Hit me. I don't care. Wow. He didn't even hit me. I think I'm dead, but it's fine. I'm not dead. I'm dead? I'm not dead? Oh, dude, the energy healing is keeping me alive. That's pretty dope. Yeah, Wong is super cool, man. I can't wait to use him going forward. I was originally going to take up Serpent, but Serpent's unawakened, and I don't know if I would be thrilled with him at rank 3 unduped. Whereas Wong, yeah, I'm a fan. What's up, Caleb? Who to rank 3? Jack, Awakened Silk, Awakened Serpent, Awakened Bullseye, Awakened Black Cat, or Awakened Count. I love all of them, but I think Black Cat is my favorite. Well, if you like Black Cat the most, go with Black Cat. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to rank up somebody if you have a favorite. Now imagine if Deathless Vision was always like this. He'd go from being the best character in the game to the best character in different games. I left the game a few weeks ago. Should I start it again or should I leave it since it's all the same things going around? Well, if you left a few weeks ago, it's probably still very fresh in your mind. But I don't know. It really depends on how much of a commitment you have made and if you want to continue making that commitment. If you left the game, you don't have to come back for it anytime soon. There's no reason to come back if you're not having fun with it. It's going to be here. You know, if you take a break, you take a hiatus, the game's not going anywhere. You know, we're only halfway through the 7-star life cycle, and I doubt we're going to finish it in the next 2 or 3 years. So there is still plenty of time on this game's shelf life. So if you want to, what do the kids say, dip? If you want to dip, feel free. People will be here when you come back. I will probably be here when you come back. I'm kind of upset that we still have to wait a month and a half to play Deathless She-Hulk. When I finally grind for a Deathless, I have to wait that long to play with them. Designer, I'm right there with you, dude. I want to get her and rank her up so badly. I'm so ready for her. Just, I need her. I do think, okay, hot take. I do think original She-Hulk is going to be better still. I think a 7-star OG She-Hulk would be a better character still than Deathless She-Hulk. But I think Deathless She-Hulk fits in a lot more modern pegs, whereas original She-Hulk struggles with that sometimes. So I think they balance each other out pretty well. I think her design, Deathless She-Hulk's design, is just made for the modern game. Whereas original She-Hulk, she still works for the modern game, obviously. It's just some of the things that she does, maybe they don't work as well in 2024. But still. I think original is going to be better. That's my opinion. We don't have any gameplay to compare yet, but I think original is going to be better from reading the kit. He's got too much armor. My abilities aren't doing anything. The ability actually from his armor on defense. Come on, Idum. I know you can do it, buddy. There we go. I watched the playback of your incursion run yesterday, and I need to do a zone 25 push. What is the hack setup for Silk? I remember her being really good, but I forgot the hack setup. So you want draining degen. Impact Purge is also good, but draining degen specifically is what you want. You want the stun duration, so your stun duration is increased by 50%, so you can just continuously heavy them and never lose your combo. And then any degen potency or duration stuff, yeah, those would be the main three. I'm so mad that you just deck stuff all the time. Omega, I'm sorry, buddy. I really am. I can stop if you want. Like, here. Did that make you feel better? I'm sorry, buddy. I don't do it intentionally. Hey, Manchu, I'll get your last in just a second, buddy. Oh, I thought that was going to finish him. Okay. What's going on, my friend? What does the double concussion do on Atuma? Also, don't you think Jack does better damage than Prowler? I think they're pretty comparable in damage. A good Prowler player can exceed damage done by Jack-o'-lantern, but on their own, I think Jack has easier access to good damage. And then for your first question, the double concussion on Atuma, it just increases the chance for him to proc more hydration and more of his effects from his special attacks. And I believe it increases the chance that you trigger thorns against him. I might be wrong about that one, but I know the concussion increases his chance to trigger his abilities. So, yeah. That's why you want to get Sigs up into Atuma if you can. Should I rank 2 my dupe to Idum or nah, max 6-star? Should I rank 2 your duped Idum or nah? Are you saying because you have max 6-star? Is that what you're saying? Mystic Legacy? Is that why you're saying nah? Yeah? I mean, if you have a rank 2 duped 7-star Idum, I would probably take him to rank 2. I didn't mean to get the Bastion thing. Seems like Atuma is a much better 6-stone candidate than Korg. I'd say they're pretty equal, depending on... I mean, if you want to invest fully into Korg, it's a great idea. Atuma's great at lower SIGs as well. Korg is too, but I think Korg benefits more in the grand scheme of things, comparatively speaking, because Atuma doesn't necessarily need to be SIG 200, whereas Korg, you really see a difference with him being 200 versus not. What do I use the Goblin Relic on Idum? It's the best relic for Idum. In my opinion. It's the relic I prefer. Hey, that works. I'll just go to special too. feel like we've gotten less rank 5 gems since the sagas are getting longer. Yeah, I also think rank 5 gems were a lot more valuable when sagas first started. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I think we're at a point where rank 5 gems are much more of a Paragon thing than a Valiant thing. Not to say that 6 stars are irrelevant, because they're not. But I think most Valiant players want 7-star resources and not 6-star resources. And so we're not seeing 6-star resources targeted for Valiants and even certain Paragons anymore. What I like is Ascension Dust. I am a huge fan of Ascension Dust. The other day, someone stated that Korg versus Atuma Sig argument on DLL stream, and he was mad because people said Korg is a much better Sig candidate. You know, I'm not going to argue with DLL. I like DLL. I personally think that Korg is a better Sig candidate than Atuma if you're going to Sig 200. But if you're not going to Sig 200, then I think Atuma is better. And that's where I stand. I've got a good 3 rank 5 gems laying around. Plenty of Ascension Dust just sitting around to pair as well. Yeah, I use my gems pretty quickly. Same thing for my Dust, because I typically have characters that I want to take up. But I'm at the point now, with my main account at least, where there's not many characters left for me to ascend. I think Archangel is probably the main one. Him and maybe Iceman are probably the last 2 champions that I need to ascend just to have them. But that's kind of it. And I don't mind that, because it's going to allow me to take up other 6 stars without worrying about ranking up resources. I could just use the Dust. Like, a champion I want to take up is Anti-Venom, because he's not a 7-star. So I want to take up Anti-Venom at some point with my Ascension Dust, so I can have him at that rank 5 equivalent power level. And if I get a rank 5 gem down the line, I'll use it on him, you know? I ascended Hercules most recently. I get it, man. Believe me, I understand. Thank you, Daredevil. Just pulled off of me. Oh, that's right. He's gonna do. How do I go for the same mistake twice? How's that happen? The first hit of his heavy is a projectile? Really? I didn't know that. Will iHulk get a buff soon? I have no idea. I don't think he will. I doubt it. If they made him a 7-star, I kind of doubt he's going to get buffed anytime soon. It's not like he's part of the Glorious Guardians. He was in his own little event. What's up, Allo Sapiens? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I pretty much have all the main 6 stars I want at rank 6200. There are a couple of ones that I still need to rank up for a complete roster, but apart from that, I don't have a lot of use for 6-star resources. Will I use them if I get them? Yes. Do I actively want them over 7-star resources? No. Okay, interesting perspective. I respect that. Should I take my 6-star Enchantress to rank 2? If you like her, sure. I'm a big fan of Enchantress on offense. I do think she needs a little bit of love. Campo MCOC made a great video today on Enchantress, so I highly recommend you check that out if you haven't seen it already. About how she could use a buff offensively, and it wouldn't impact her on defense at all. Look at that, only 2 blue spells. Wong, the GOAT. I want him awakened so bad. That's probably my #1 pull from the basic right now is a Wong dupe. Alright, what is this chapter? Isn't it the mutant one and then it's a cosmic boss? Yes, I was correct. Alright, we'll go with my Onslaught, Weapon X, Professor X, and then I kind of want to try Superior Iron Man. Sure, we'll try Sim. You know what's hysterical? My Onslaught on my free-to-play account, Sig 120. Onslaught on my main account, Sig 0. Now, granted, most of those are 6 stones, but it's still really funny. Who'd you rank 3 as a 7-star? Kushala unduped, Maestro Sunspot duped, or Hyperion duped? Rank 3 as a 7-star, Kushala, Maestro, Sunspot, Hyperion. I would probably be between Maestro and Hyperion. I think Maestro is probably your best bet. If you need a pure attacker, go with Sunspot or go with Kushala. But if you want an attacker that also counts, or if you want a defender that also works on offense for certain matchups, I would go Maestro. I got Hood and Northstar from the Titan. Are they any good? Northstar is pretty good, and Hood is also solid, but maybe not the best two pulls from the Titan, but definitely not bad. Alright, let's see if I can get Weapon X to work. See if I can remember how to play him. I guess getting hit works. I'm doing it, guys. I mean, I'll take it. Who are the best pulls from the Titan, in my opinion? I think this guy right here, definitely one of the best pulls. Huge fan of Superior Iron Man. I think Count Nefaria is also super high up there. Shathra, exceptional pull. Enchantress, exceptional pull. Prowler, still one of the best pulls. Who else is in there? Luke just left. Man, I'm only gonna have 2 degens for this. Alright, that's fine. Still plenty of damage. Just hit me. That's fine. How about the count? Yeah, I said the count. I think Superior Iron Man, Count Nefaria, Shothra, Enchantress, Prowler are probably like amongst the 5 best pulls in there. Also, you know, Beta Ray Bill's obviously great. Infamous Iron Man's pretty good. Leader is good. Like I said, there's lots of good pulls. It's not the best Titan Crystal, but it's far from the worst. I mean, we had a really bad Titan Crystal when Onslaught was still in it. And, man, you were just terrified to open Titans. Especially once Onslaught left. Oh, man. Like, that Titan pool after Onslaught left was so bad. Negasonic, yeah. NTW, very good pull as well. What's up, Jason? How you doing, buddy? I have 2 Titan Crystals. I'm thinking about waiting for the next batch. What do you think? Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Do you think we're getting a new trophy champion this December? DLL has a champ in December that hasn't been announced yet, and it's not Isophene or one of the 6 champ buffs. I have absolutely no idea. That would be really cool if we got a trophy champ this year, but I don't know, man. Your guess is as best as mine. As best as mine, as good as mine. I'm sorry for that terrible English. Taking a full special one to the face. Healing all of it back. Yeah. I firmly think that we're getting 7-star Jessica Jones for Banquet. Yeah, I would bank... see what I did there? On that happening. I absolutely think we're going to get 7-star Jessica Jones. I think the top ranked rewards for Banquet, so whoever is like Master of Ceremonies 2024... we'll probably get 11 copies of Jessica Jones and 11 copies of Weapon X. That's just my guess. Because Weapon X is now a trophy champion. We've only seen him in one place. Nowhere else. So I guarantee he's coming back for Banquet. And then we'll see Jessica Jones as well. Loved your Enchantress video. Thank you. I just pulled her as a 7-star, and I'm eager to learn her myriad of spells. Yeah, man. She's a little complicated, but one thing that I like about Enchantress is you can just focus on a couple of spells and not worry about any other ones. And you have great success with that. Is Kuwait Wolf still around? I think so. I think he changed his name, but I believe he's still around. I know this is not going to give him the passive stun, but I just wanted the attack increase. Great. Thank you for going for intercepts, Goblin. How is Black Cat unduped? Good, but you don't have the safety net of going for free intercepts. with the dupe, you can just kind of go crazy with intercepts, and the combo shield will save you. $92K heavy. Indeed. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Yeah, I love Superior Iron Man. What's up, Mike? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. I know the crowd is not as large in the morning streams, but I figured it was better to stream this and get it done than to not stream it and lose out on answering some questions people may have and engaging people at this time of the day. Cat needed some data on how well Gladiator did in raids, and man, it's not going well. Ooh, that does not make me happy. Yikes, man. Gladiator. Such an interesting champ. Excels in war, battlegrounds, questing, sucks in raids. Alright, I think I need a game reset pretty soon here, so probably after this Mantis fight. If you guys didn't know, Onslaught charging is heavy. He makes a little X. The Chosen Potato. Incredible name. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. All right, I'm gonna do a little game refresh right now. And we'll get back at it. Am I looking forward to the Cyber Weekend sale? Aldo Sapiens, I absolutely am. I absolutely am. It's gonna be an interesting couple of weeks for sure. I can't exactly talk about why, but yeah, I am super interested in Cyber Weekend, super interested in what Banquet holds in store as well. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. One sec, guys. All right. How's my day going? Chosen Potato. It's going well. It's going well. I'm happy with the video I made today, so that's always a good way to start the day. And finishing up the event quest. Which is always good. Except MSD duped Enchantress this morning with the Blitz Titan. Nice, man. Very nice. I am absolutely hoping to awaken my Enchantress at some point. She becomes so much better with the dupe offensively. On defense, the dupe is next to nothing. But on offense, man, it's so nice. Oh no, her special 3, which I never get to see anymore, so let's see it. It's pretty cool. Hell has always had a pretty cool special 3. Any predictions for Cyber Weekend? Oh man, I am like the worst person to make prediction videos and stuff like that for Cyber Weekend and July 4th. I think we'll see more 2 to 3 gems. Okay, here's my bold prediction. I think I think we'll probably see 2 to 3 Nexus gems in the Odin. That's my bold prediction. I think we see a 2 to 3 Nexus gem in every Valiant Odin. Thoughts? Opinions? Ideas? That's my bold prediction, is a Nexus 2 to 3 gem in the Odins. And maybe the first hint of rank 4 materials, but honestly, I don't want to see any of that until next year. Probably Awakening Gems. It's been long overdue for that. I think that's a good guess, too. I think we'll see Awakening Gems, and I think we'll see... My biggest guess, like what I would like to see, is the Nexus gem in the Odin. I think that's highly, highly likely for Valiant. And then obviously there will be some 2 to 3 generic gems. There will be some tier 4 alpha. Probably a lot of rank 3 relic material. I think that's something that's going to be present. Wonder if we'll see a 2024 7-star selector. Honestly, I could see it. I could see it. You know what? That makes me curious. Let's go take a look at the 2024 champions and see, like, who would you want, who would I want from a 2024 champion selector? Because from 2023, I mean, it's pretty easy, you know, Onslaught. It's, how you doing? Have a good day. Titan Nexus, maybe? Oh, yeah, I think we'll see Titan Nexus. Potentially a Titan Selector. I think that's possible. Because in the Banquet last year, there was a Titan Selector, and you could just pick Onslaught. I'm pretty sure that was one of the options available, was Onslaught. So I think maybe with, like, the 36K number, or the 36K offer at the end of the milestone, if it ends up being 36,000, there might be a Titan Selector, or like a pick any basic champion selector or something like that. I don't know. But let me finish this quest, and then before we move on to the final quest, I want to look at the 2024 champions to see how good a 2024 selector would be for someone like me. Because I feel like 2024, I've gotten a lot of champions as 7 stars from 2024. So I don't know if I would be as enticed with a 2024 selector. Will Karina Challenge Volume 1 become easier with Northstar for the Canadian and Vox Medusa for Inhuman? I think it will, Mr. Victor, but I still don't think those are worth doing anymore. Super outdated. If the profile pick wasn't a temporary thing, maybe you could do it for the profile pick, but I wouldn't waste your time on stuff like that anymore. Back when it first came out, sure, you could argue that the value was there, but nowadays, I mean, I don't even think you get a full Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha from Volume 1, so there's no point, in my opinion. Okay, let me set up my team for Quest 1, and then I want to look at the 2024 stuff. Okay, I'm going to keep Onslaught because he works for Agent Venom. But what's the rest of it? Oh, this is the Spider-Verse one? Okay. Ham, Venom, Punk, sure, and I don't know, Spidey Supreme, whatever. Okay. So 2024, 7-star, add tags, 2024. So I only have, what, 7 2024 champs as 7 stars here? And most of them are pretty good. I mean, Prowler I just got, Serpent, great, King Groot, great, Bullseye, great, and then Vision, I like Vision. Arcade and Patriot, pretty good. I'm a fan of Arcade. So who would I want out of here? If I didn't have any of them, I think Serpent is very enticing. You know, I think it would probably just be a Serpent dupe. If I were to somehow get to that final milestone, I think I would just pick up a Serpent dupe. And if I had Serpent Awakened, maybe a dupe on Enchantress, a brand new Scream, I would love to pick up Scream. Yeah, I'd say for me, it would be a Serpent dupe, an Enchantress dupe, or a new Scream. Sable better than them all? Yes. Precisely. I have a 7-star Korg and a Tuma. Both duped once. Who would be better to rank up? Tough choice. Both very good champions on defense. I think a Tuma is a lot harder to counter. Because at the end of the day, a good player can play around Korg. Terrible bleed RNG. A good player can play around Korg. So I think a Tuma is probably the way to go. $400 away from the Titan with only energy to use. You think I can make it? Denzel, how bad do you want that Titan? That's the question. How bad do you want it? It doesn't evade basics. Alright. She should be dead from this. Really? I have one rank 3 from 9.1. Where do you think I should get another? Yeah, Act 8 Exploration is a good one. The Crucible as well is another option if you have the roster for it. It's not necessarily difficult. It's just very roster extensive. The content is not what I would call hard content. It just challenges your roster a little bit. So if you think you have the capability to do that, I would say go for the Crucible. I'm going to end up killing him with basics before he can even throw a special. Yeah. Casual Necro run if you have the revive to spare. Also a good option. Good suggestion, Beast. All right. Man, Thronebreaker health pools are just such a joke. Doesn't even matter. I'm getting hit. Like, it's just irrelevant. We need a Valiant or a Paragon EQ. Because these fights are taking 13 seconds, 18 seconds, you know? Either give us Valiant or Paragon event quest, or give us the Paragon Gauntlet key on completion of Thronebreaker if you're Valiant. I've made that suggestion to the game team I don't know how many times at this point. So either it's falling on deaf ears or they're doing something else. Not saying that my suggestion needs to happen, but you guys know what I mean. We just reached the next Battlegrounds Blitz milestone. Great. I think I'll be able to open another Titan Crystal on Fiker Miker on Wednesday. So tomorrow. I haven't even played EQ in a few months, and I haven't noticed a drop in resources at all. Yeah, Omega, it's literally just the Ascension Dust that can make or break the EQ, and we get Ascension Dust in side quests now, so it's like it doesn't even matter because it's only half of an Ascension. Why I still do it is a mystery, but I try to capitalize on as much dust as I possibly can. Hands off, he's dead. I used to do it for the titles, but I just couldn't be bothered. I get it, man. Oh, how does Mercy work again? It's Dex, right? It's Dex, then parry. He's dead from the degen. Doesn't even matter. Just rank 3 Sinister. Nice, Birdie. I'm hoping there's a way you can awaken him during the banquet. Me too. I would love to awaken my Sinister without breaking my bank. That would be awesome. And then someone just asked, is Sinister worth rank 3? Yes, absolutely. Even unawakened, I have an unawakened rank 3 Sinister. I love him. Love to awaken him, but I love him unawakened all the same. What's bigger and more exciting event, Cyber Weekend or July 4th? Really depends. I mean, July 4th was pretty massive this year, so it's going to be tough to see Cyber Weekend top that. I think it will. I think there's going to be even more of an explosion of rank 3s in Cyber Weekend. I think we could see upwards of like 8 or 9 rank 3s. That's just my guess. She's probably dead from this. Yeah. Should you spend your units for Cyber Weekend or Banquet? It depends, man. It really depends. The good thing about those events is they happen very close to one another. So if you don't want to spend for Cyber Weekend, Banquet is less than a month away. So you can save all those units for the Banquet. So if I were you, I would just wait to see what Cyber Weekend holds. And if you're just not digging what the offers look like, just wait for Banquet, dude. There's absolutely no shame in... I would have loved if you threw your special there, but okay. Yo, Lincoln with the 5, dude. Thank you very much. Just because you rock, Lincoln. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Let me get you up there right now. Look at that Dr. Voodoo emote. Very fitting for today. All right, hopefully this doesn't look too big. All right, perfect. Beautiful. Thank you, Lincoln. Much love, buddy. Isn't the Banquet more luck and Cyber Weekend is safer? Yeah, the Cyber Weekend is definitely safer. There's a lot more guaranteed value. But if the guaranteed value isn't the value that you're seeking, then you might want to go for the gamble on Banquet. The good thing about Banquet nowadays is there is a solo event which has some really solid guaranteed rewards. Obviously, I don't know what that looks like right now, but we will know hopefully soon. She's also dead. We will know hopefully soon what that looks like, and maybe that'll be around the time Cyber Weekend comes out. So, yeah. Yep. Do you see how fast Shocker recovers from his special one animation? It's kind of crazy. Oh, he's found him here. Why not? What's up, Joey? Have we hit the gym already? We have. Well, today wasn't a workout day, technically. I wasn't in the gym, but I did walk on the treadmill for half an hour. What's up, Storm? When is Cyber Weekend? Hunter, it's at the end of November. So, less than a month from now, basically. I mean, I don't know if Cyber Monday is listed specifically on the calendar. But if I were to guess, the sale probably starts November 25th. If I had to guess, it's probably November 25th. Runs from Monday to Monday. Got any plans for Halloween? Working. I wish I could tell you guys some of the stuff that's going on in my... I'll leave it. Yeah, I can't say. I really can't. Just know that, like, cool things are happening in real life as well, but I can't talk about them. What's up, Yamoda? How you doing? What's your bench press PR? I don't really bench. I haven't benched in a long time. I weigh 135 pounds at this point. I can do more than that, which is all I really need to do. I think if I needed to do like 160, 165, I could hit that. But I'm a calisthenics athlete, so I don't really do bench press. I'll do like dumbbell press with 65, 60s, but yeah, I don't really bench. And I don't barbell squat either. I love goblet squats, let me tell you. I love me some goblet squats, but I'm not a huge barbell squat guy. Now I gotta go do detective work. Unfortunately, you won't find anything. Rank 3 Chilth is amazing for incursions and everything in between. Even better than Hercules with the bleed node. Really? I have not heard of her compared to Hercules in incursions, but hey man, that makes me happy that you're finding a good use for her. Alright, finally. Finally, the Paragon Gauntlet. Man, we only had 8 days left in the event, so I really took my time with this one. All right, we're going to run Onslaught. We're going to run probably Dragon Man. Probably Onslaught, Dragon Man, Wong. Because Wong's a baller. Should we wait a little longer next time? I don't know, Jason. That doesn't seem like a good idea to me. I really took my time on Fikermaker. Like, I really took my time. Main account, I was done in the first week. That's not unusual. But Fikermaker, man. Slow and steady. Come on, buddy. So much overkill. First time being in the stream, the third. Thank you for being here. Your presence is greatly appreciated. All right, I think Onslaught should work pretty well for this. Hit me at this point. Just want to get this over with. Alright, one special 1, one special 2. He's done. Oh no, I've been weakened. I've been weakened again, and power drained. That's no good. Wow, he really waited that full heavy duration. Alright, buddy, come on. Alright, well, this is such a disaster. Gotta head out. Good luck on the rest of the fights. Omega, thank you, man. Have a good one, buddy. Doesn't matter. All right. Oh, I was hoping he would just die. Alright, well, he's dead now. Do you, you know how Brian helped design iBomb? Yes. Has Kabam asked you to do the same thing? If so, what would you have focused it on? Man, if I got asked to help create a character, you know, I would have wanted it to be Anti-Venom, but he already exists, so I don't know if I have another character in mind, but if I had the opportunity, I've always had this idea of reworking Taskmaster. So let's just pretend I have the reins of the Taskmaster rework. That's not confirmed or anything like that. Just, you know, having a little fun. I would make it so he is the most difficult champion in the game to play, but if you can use him properly, he has the highest physical hit damage in the entire game. So I would keep the concussions for the kit, but I would rework them so that the concussion applies to special attacks and basic attacks that the opponent will do against you. So, like, for example, medium attacks have concussion and have reduced attack rating. Special one, concussion and reduced attack rating, stuff like that. I would want him to have protection against the attacks that he masters. And then additionally, I would have things like third light intercepts rewarding him increased damage or something like that. Ricochets, like intentionally doing a ricochet and maybe having some AI manip to where the opponent is willing to go for more ricochets. Going for light intercepts in general, just being more of a rewarding thing. Intercepting with strikers as well. Breaking the opponent's block, forcing them to parry you, stuff like that. I'd have such a ball with a Taskmaster rework because I would just go crazy. It's not like I have too many ideas to just tell you. I would need to write them down. Is Wong worth rank 2 as a 7-star? I think so. I'm a big fan of Wong. I just took him to rank 3 right here on my free-to-play account. So yeah, I like Wong. Chosen Potato, take it easy, man. Of course, 1%. Doesn't matter. What about Sentry and OG Thor? I think OG Thor is pretty strong right now. I wouldn't mind seeing him get reworked, but Sentry, yeah. Sentry needs a rework. Maybe you help make Graviton? Hey, I'm not saying no. You don't technically need to dex that, but it's so fun. Gonna need Slink to get your charges and raids. Venom isn't cutting it for damage at all. Okay, I think you tagged him in the Alliance chat, so if he needs a double tag, I'll let him know. Because I definitely don't want to run late on raids. I'd like to get them done sooner rather than later, since we have everything in order now. Wongers. I didn't know. Okay, all right. That's all I need to know, Jason. Is Dragon Man good or just a fun rank up? Because I see him getting cooked in tier lists. Dragon Man is pretty good, but I wouldn't say he's the best champion in his class. Far from it. I like Dragon Man. I have him at rank 3 on my free-to-play account, which is the account I'm using right now. I'm a fan of him. But it is totally understandable if you want to use other champions. Oh, I love Wong. Have you looked at the next season GC meta? If so, what are your thoughts? I don't exactly remember what it is, but if my memory serves me correctly, is it Our Fates Are Sealed, where it's the Fate Seal meta, where when you activate a special, you Fate Seal your opponent and vice versa? Is that the meta? Or am I mixing it up with something. Cool, let's go open the 6-star Nexus. Super exciting. And then look, guys, Ascension Dust for, I don't even know. Fate Seal, Spite, Power Focus 1 and 2. Oh, very interesting. That sounds fun. That sounds like a fun meta. Yeah, if that's Circuit, that's exciting. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about that. What's the victory track next season? I mean, I might as well just... No, I want the dupe, dude. Screw the new Guardian. I have him as a 7-star. Yeah, I want the 7-star shards. Victory track is the war meta? Oh, okay, okay. Ooh, if it's the war meta, that means my Venom is gonna cook. Wait, Clarity, right? What's the war meta currently? No, not Venom. Deathless Vision is gonna do well. Oh, baby. Deathless Vision meta? I'm ready. Wow, that's pretty funny. I disregarded him in the Nexus, and he was like, nope. Alright, well. I am very close to another Titan and another Basic. I don't know when I will reach either of them, but hopefully soon. Yeah. Getting these Titan shards from the Jack event is very good. And I should have an... I mean, if we can hit the next Titan milestone, that should be 17, not 16. If we can hit the next Titan milestone, that pushes me to 18, and then I'm basically at another Titan after the Elite Bounty. So, yeah, cool. Very exciting. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for the live stream today. Thanks for everybody who decided to stick around this morning, and now it's afternoon for the event quest here. I know it's not the most exciting stuff, but the engagement is what I'm here for. So I'm glad you all stuck around for that. I will probably be streaming again maybe Thursday. Yeah, maybe on Thursday for like more of the event quest and the bounties, and then maybe like some victory track friendly battlegrounds or whatever the off-season battlegrounds meta is. We can play some of that. And yeah, I think that's going to do it. So thank you very much. Much appreciated to Lincoln for being the top tuna. Much love, my friend. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you very much. And yeah, stay safe out there, guys. Check out the new video on the channel if you haven't checked it out already. It's pretty quick, but it's pretty cool. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.